Yeah, it's funny because I think a lot of people, when they receive or opt in to a lead magnet through Facebook, what happens is a lot of times they go through this nurture sequence and you don't even realize when they opted in or how they opted in. I think the point of opt-in is not as important as the method of them getting in. Like I said, we talk about Facebook and Instagram because the sheer volume of people on those platforms is massive, and the cost of acquisition or cost of lead is low. But this, really, we're just talking about, we could be talking about TikTok, we could be talking about LinkedIn, you could be talking about trade show marketing and having a QR code and getting people to opt in that way. But it's just trying to really, the focal point of the presentation is really about the bait that you're putting out there to get them in. Because if you were to take the approach, Mike, and said, here's book me for a 15-minute consultation, I think that's going to do terrible. It's going to be terrible because you're going to have people on Facebook are not trying to take time into their calendar. And I've noticed a lot of times, a lot of people on Facebook, they're mostly looking for freebies or some sort of an offer of sorts. So a free 15-minute call, sure, I'll take that. It's not going to breed a very great lead. What's going to breed a great lead is that nurture sequence that you bring them down to position you as that known, like, and trusted source in your industry. That's the key. So this bait is really just addressing a pain point that your target audience has. And if you know you're attracting people off of Facebook through this bait, and you're going to lead them down the proper journey to client, that's what you need to think about, right? So don't just go for the kill on Facebook, really go for that, that pain point that they have and plant the seed. That's essentially what you're doing.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Asking for somebody's time versus saying, do you want something in return for giving me your email is a lot easier for them. I guess what I'm wondering is, if they get something from Facebook, do they look at it differently than they do if they get it from LinkedIn, which is more B2B, I guess is the right way to put it.
Yeah, great question. It's a good question because does it matter the platform where they opt in from, right? And I would say on LinkedIn, people's state of mind are typically, work. They're usually at work. You don't see too many people or too many users on LinkedIn on weekends. Try advertising on LinkedIn on weekends and watch your cost per lead skyrocket because there's just nobody on the platforms on Saturday and Sunday. So if you are going to run LinkedIn ads, shut them off on Friday. So, but does it matter? I think for most cases, this is the thing you need to think about, right? When you optimize for lead generation on Facebook, Facebook puts your ads in front of people that have a tendency to become a lead on Facebook.